Yo guys, what is going on? It is Royal here today, back for another episode of the Skyblock versus series, the 5-way versus series, alright? But low-key, you know, there is 5 other YouTubers. There's me, Heroic, Dr. Candyman, Mezoid, and Robbie. But, it's supposed to be a 5-way versus series, but at the moment, it's basically a 1v1 between me and Candy. So, if you guys haven't been keeping up with Candy's perspective, he's kind of surprised me this season, okay? I know, we are playing some other realms, the other YouTubers are. Candy does kind of play factions, not really, but Candy has surprised me this season in the versus series. All right, he is basically my main competition because if we IS who Heroic, this is the YouTuber in 3rd place, by the way, 230 million levels. IS who Robbie, which I believe he's in 4th, 27 million. You guys can see the drop off between 4th and 3rd right now, and then IS who Mezoid guy is in dead last, bro. Somebody help him out, man. He is at 11 million levels. But anyways, that's not really what we're here for. We're not here to roast him. Okay, if I IS who Dr. Candyman right now, he is at 1.24 billion island levels. All right, 2.4, and I am at 1.26. So basically, at the moment, me and Candy are kind of tied. Now, I do have suspicion that Candy might be hiding a little bit of value. Now, I don't know how true that is. That's literally, I just kind of looked at it and thought, I think he's either hiding value or he's hiding money. I could be completely wrong though. So that is a wild assumption. Basically, based off of almost no facts. There's some facts behind it, okay? If you didn't watch the last episode, I showed off the best method to become rich on the Origins realm on Archon. So I highly suggest you guys go check that video out. But basically, Candy did this method. He got a ton of IG spawners, and I wasn't able to do the method because I wasn't home that day. And Candy just has a really good IG farm right now. So he's making about double our money, which I know that's kind of a lot, right? Even though we're tied in value, he's making way more money than I am, but I have a lot more evoker spawners than he does, okay? And we're gonna get even more at the start of this video, all right? Because there's actually a festival in about 5 minutes. If you guys don't know, the festival, basically, you just go fishing and you get double the profits. So, like this fish right here, it's 1.1 thousand. If it was a festival whenever I caught this, it would be 2.2 thousand. So you just want to fish as much as possible every single festival, and you just store up all these fish and then sell them on alt, so that way you can go into the mob shop and buy stuff like evokers, IGs, more than you normally would be able to. And I just realized I didn't even buy these evokers on my main account, but we're gonna worry about that later because there's a festival in 4 minutes now, and the festival lasts for 2 hours. So in those 2 hours, we're going to fish up as much fish as we possibly can. And then we're going to have an hour to cop all of these evoker spawners on alt accounts. And these evoker spawners, let me tell you, they're kind of dirty with value. I'm going to be showing you guys something extremely OP in today's episode, and I low-key put these into infinity chests because it's getting a little full kind of fast. But we can't really worry about that right now because we're worried about getting even more evoker spawners. Again, evoker spawners aren't going to make us money, but they are going to make us value. So Candy is making more passive value at the moment just because he makes around double our money, but that doesn't entirely mean he's making more value. All right, it all depends how active I am and how grindy I'm gonna take this, because for this method I'm gonna show you, it takes a lot of work to stay on top of. All right, but currently we are still leveling up this dolphin pet. It reached level 90 and we didn't get a % upgrade on the triple fishing drops. So right now we're still at 12.5% on the triple fishing, but maybe we can get that up to 15% during this festival. So really quickly before the festival starts, all of these chests in front of me are kind of filled up with fish, so we need a little bit more storage. In the next episode or something, I'm gonna be like expanding this because this is just such an ugly design at the moment, but it's what we got to work with because right now we don't have a lot of time to fix it. So I guess we're just going to kind of place chests randomly because we are going to need storage because we're going to fish for a straight 2 hours. And oh yeah, this is just awkward. Yeah, we need to update this little design we got going on over here ASAP as soon as possible. And okay, yeah, you can still open those. Perfect. Nah, the festival's starting in 1 minute, bro. I got a blast. I'm just going to literally do this. Okay, this is going to look a little ugly for a little bit, but I'll try and update it. You guys know I don't build, all right? And I'm just gonna make a little bit of an extension on this storage, and this should be good for this festival. I don't even know if we're gonna use this many chests, to be honest. And there we go. Now we got a bunch of extra room for some more fish. We're not gonna be filling any more than this, trust me. But now let's blast. I'm gonna take a cut. I'll bring you guys back after the festival whenever we see how much fish we actually have and we start copping more evoker spawners. All right, guys, we are back after the festival, and I fished up a ton of fish. We made it all the way over here, I believe. I mean, some of these chests are still full above it, but like they didn't really get completely filled. But yeah, everything else over here completely filled with a bunch of fish and slash mob shop. Right now we have just under an hour to get as many evoker spawners as possible, I'm gonna run out of alts before I run out of fish, which is a good thing. So Candy is asleep right now. IS-Who, my levels haven't changed, and IS-Who Dr. Candyman, his has not changed either because, again, he is asleep. So yeah, we're just going to take another cut. We're going to do the OP strategy, get as many of those evokers spawners as possible. And yeah, I'll bring you guys back in a second. All right, guys, we are back. And yeah, I was right. I literally ran out of alts before I ran out of fish. In fact, I didn't even touch any of this fish over here. Literally not one chest. But if we come take a look at this bottom chest right here, boom. We have a grip of spawners. Okay, we have almost 3 stacks of evokers. Again, I ran out of alts here. And we also have a ton of blazes that I don't even know where I'm gonna place them. I'll probably just randomly place them around the island for value. But yeah, not anything too crazy. So let's come over here to the evoker farm. Basically, every single chunk is going to have a stack of evokers, and we're gonna have a lot left over, as you guys can see. And where do I even... I guess I could place this right here, but I'm most likely going to make a second grinder because this is going to fill up dumb fast, trust me. Oh, and we already placed all of our evokers. Okay, so let me go ahead and grab these blazes. I doubt I'm going to be able to place any more in here because it already has a lot. Yeah, bro, like I don't even know where I could place these. Like, okay, we placed all of our spawners and we are actually at 1.4 billion island levels, which is huge, but we're not done because if we take a look in the IS bank, we got 1.2 billion in there, which puts us at 1.4 or 2.4 billion in total. Plus, it's actually been a couple hours since I've sold the sugarcane farm. So yeah, you know, we got like a couple 100 million right there. Get another couple 100 mil right here. And now we are at almost $3 billion. That is a W. But if we bow Dr. Candyman, we actually do have pretty similar money at the moment. But let's go ahead, keep expanding our lead right here. We can buy over 2 stacks of IGs, and there we go. I'll go ahead, place these in the pillars. This farm is starting to get a little full though, so I'm not sure how much space we're gonna have left, but that puts us at $1.46 billion now. We actually have a legitimate lead against Candy. This is the biggest lead we've had this entire season. 200 million levels, over 200 mil, but we are not exactly done just yet. Okay, if we look in these chests, we should have a ton of diamond blocks. And yeah, clearly we do. So this is the evoker grinder. All right, this thing is insane, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a very smart method to actually like farm these, or not farm them, like put the diamond blocks into chests. But first things first, let me like turn off this grinder, bro, because it is gonna get wild if I keep it on. Now we are back down to 1.28 million, but I want you guys to remember that number, 1.28 billion levels. So usually what I was doing, and I kind of forgot about the strategy, is I would just grab the diamonds, right, come back over here, wait for this infinity chest and place it in there. This is actually extremely inefficient to do, but I mean, it still works. Like, there's not necessarily anything wrong with it if you want to do it this way, but it is insanely inefficient, especially whenever you get to like these high chests over here. You have to keep flying up, going back down. It just sucks, right? Well, what I kind of forgot is I could literally just do this. I can just break these chests, and then the diamonds are gonna come to me, and then all I have to do is sit right here and just boom, boom. That's it. Like, this is way easier. This is 100% smarter. And yeah, I am now officially gonna start using this grinder a lot more efficiently because I've had it up, but I barely deposited any blocks. So we haven't really been taking advantage of all of the evoker spawners we have. The one thing you do have to be careful of though is entity clear, because if all these diamond blocks clear lag, that's gonna suck. And you also can't do too many chests at once, because I do notice sometimes it like just despawns and like disappears for some reason. So I gotta be careful of that as well. But you guys can see every inventory, like full inventory, we are making 720,000 value points, right? We are already at 1.3 billion value. So that was just like 10 million levels right there, which actually makes a massive difference if you guys don't know. And we're not even done with one chunk yet. So guys, this is what I'm gonna do to the entire grinder, and I think it's time to start setting up a second one, because we could have had a lot more blocks than what we have right now because it was clearly overflowing. But like, I was fishing and I was busy, and it's hard to condense 24/7 as a solo. But I'm pretty sure this is what all the top islands do, except they have like a water system that makes this even easier. I would have that, but again, I'm a solo, so it doesn't really work as well, because you need somebody to break the chests for you while you like sit in the water collection system and have all the blocks come to you. It's a little weird. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna keep on doing this, and I'll bring you guys back in a second to see how much value we actually gain. So I just finished up destroying all of the chests and stuff, taking all of the diamond blocks and putting them into infinity chests. And the results surprised me. I told you guys to remember this number. All right, 1.28 billion, I believe it was. Well, if we take a look at our value now, keep in mind, our evokers, they're not even placed right now. If we fly on up here, this grinder is completely empty. All right, and yeah, if we take a look, I just accidentally leaked it for some reason, but boom, 1.41 billion levels, guys. That means we went up well over 100 million levels at that, bro. And if you guys don't play the server, that might not sound insane, but trust me, that is ridiculous. 100 million levels off some diamond blocks like that. That is crazy. Guys, look at our value now that all the evokers are placed, okay? We are at, let's see, waiting for it to load, 1.58 billion. That means all of these evoker spawners together, all the work I had to do to acquire these spawners right here, their spawner worth only gave us like 150 million levels, but we just made 100 mil right there from the diamond blocks that they dropped. So yeah, while Candy might have more IGs than me and he might be making more money, he is not making more value, and I can promise you that, because now at the start of this video we were tied, right? Look at the gap. And yeah, we have entirely too many spawners in this chunk. Wait, ooh, yo, the mob shop rolled again. Yo, if there's more evokers in there. Okay, there's not. It's just creeper spawners. We don't care about those. But yeah, I think I should make a second grinder of the same exact design right next to it, just so I spread it out a little bit and it doesn't fill up too fast, because again, we are a solo island and you guys can see how fast it already fills up, bro. Like, I think this is like the weakest chunk right here, but boom, right here, dub, working on another dub right there. And whoa, this one doesn't actually have any for some reason, but it's all good. But yeah, this is gonna fill up in like maybe an hour, I'm thinking, if I just AFK it, and I clearly can't, you know, do that all freaking day. It's not like I need to though. We are literally almost on IS top as a solo. What rank are we, dude? We are number 12 on the entire server, and you guys can see 0 island members. We are right behind these guys' crib. Honestly, if I really condense and grind this method out, I could probably get on IS top in this episode. And you see, the great thing about this method is you guys can, or wait, hold up. Let me make sure these are the right ones. I'm waiting for them to load. Come on. Boom. You guys can see these chests right here, they're completely filled up, so we can't actually put any more blocks in them. So if we wanted to, all you gotta do, scoop these bad boys up and boom, you drop 100 million levels and you can hide value like this. So I probably am going to start hiding value, but not right now. We placed them right there and we got our 100 million levels back. But from here on out, I do think I'm actually going to start hiding value just so no one really knows how much I actually have. Because I do think Candy's hiding value, and if he's not, the strategy is still good because he's going to think he's close when in all reality, he is not. Unless he has this grinder too, then yeah, we're in trouble. So anyways, guys, let me go ahead, take a real quick cut, and I'll bring you guys back in a second whenever we duplicate this farm in another 4 chunks. And boom, there we go. We just copied an entire new design right here. And the reason why we needed to do this, let me show you guys, okay? The amount of time it took me to build this, if I come back over to the grinder, it is literally already overflowing, bro. Like, what? It did not take that long to build that thing. So we're gonna go ahead, condense everything over here. And yeah, we're gonna move some spawners over just so they don't fill up as fast. All right, guys, so we did a little bit of math and we can evenly distribute this on both grinders, like completely even in every single chunk. This one is gonna have 48 in this chunk and every other chunk in this grinder. Boom. 48 in this one, and then come over here and make this one 48 as well, and then we should 48 left if I did the math right, and it seems I did. So boom, this one has 47 in each, and yeah, now these grinders are pretty much going to be dead even. Hopefully they don't fill up as fast. And ooh, wait, I need to get an alt and I need to get a robot on this real quick. Hold up. I actually need some mob coins so that way I can go ahead and get some robot microchips. So let's go to /lake real quick. Boom. Sell this. How much is this selling for? 114,000. Mob shop. I think we need 3 robot microchips. I think that should be enough. Standard, advanced, boom, ultimate. There we go. And we can go ahead and change this thing to mob grinding right there. And we are actually going to need an attack boost upgrade on this one as well, I guess. I'll probably go ahead and get that off camera though. So yeah, I think that's going to do it for right now. It's like 3 in the morning, so I'm probably going to go to bed here pretty soon. I'm just going to keep condensing this as much as possible. And the one thing about this method though is that you do need a ton of infinity chests, obviously, but thankfully We got a whole extra 5 right here. They do go into the mob shop sometimes, so next time they do, I'm just gonna have to go ahead and snipe them because, yeah, they are definitely worth it. And actually, I had 4 more in my ender chest as well, so yeah, this should work out pretty well, dude. But, yeah, anyways, I'm gonna take a cut. Currently, almost 6 billion levels. That is crazy for a solo. And yeah, the season is going pretty well, so I'll go ahead and see you guys in a second. It is now the complete next day, and I woke up, Candy woke up, which means Candy did place some value. Let me bow Candy first. He still has $5 billion. That only equals about 99 million island levels because he's just gonna buy IGs with it, and he actually needs 5.4 billion to get 4 stacks, which would be about 99 mil. Now, I haven't sold or really done anything since the last clip. If we ISU 1.7 billion levels still, ISU Dr. Candyman, he has 1.4, which means we have a 300 million level lead. And again, that is the most I've had this entire versus series, bro. So we are doing extremely good. And I'm about to expand on that in a second because boom, we just sold all that. Didn't make too much money, but ISU, we can go ahead and withdraw this, or wait, no, IS Bank, 2.6 billion, which is going to put us at a little over $3 billion to buy some more IGs right here. And I think this IG farm is almost completely maxed. I think these are the last 2 pillars that we really have. And then we're going to have to make another farm. And since we only have 1 cell chest, we're going to have to like connect the farms to the hoppers. It's not going to be very efficient, but that just might be what we have to do. So there we go. Now we are at 1.77 billion levels. You guys already know these bad boys. They are pretty much completely filled up at the moment, bro. If I come take a look down here, look, this is almost a full double chest of straight diamond blocks. So it's time to go ahead and place these things because, yeah, we are losing some efficiency here just because this farm is so full at the moment. So again, remember the levels, 1.77 billion. I believe we're going to make it to like at least 1.9 maybe. And IS top, what is it? Ooh, yo, that might get us on IS top. I'm not gonna cap. And it declares in 30 seconds, so I can go ahead and do a couple of chests. I don't want to do too many though because I don't want to lose everything. Oh my god, wait, this chest is almost completely filled up. You guys can see, ooh, 48 mil. That is that's not good, but it's fine. Boom, got all the blocks before clear lag. But yeah, I need to buy some more infinity chests. If I look at mob shop right now, are there any in there? There are not. I could, like, worst comes to worst, we can buy the 10 mils right here, but the thing is, like, it's only 10 mil. These are 50 million chests, and yeah, I'd rather have the 50 mil than the 10 mil, obviously, but I think entity clear just happened, so we can go ahead, go crazy, break a ton of these chests real quick, and really start farming these levels, bro. Boom. There we go. Look at all these diamond blocks right here, man. It's just beautiful. I love to see it. So anyways, guys, let me take a cut because I have to do this for 2 grinders now. Last time it was just 1 grinder, but now we have a whole second one. So this is definitely going to take a minute. And yeah, I'll bring you guys back in just a second. All right, guys, we're actually going to cut the video right here. I showed off this very open. Dominating the versus series at the minute. If we ISU Dr. Candyman, man, he's at 1.4 billion. ISU me, I am at 1.8 billion. I have over a 400 million level lead. And 3rd place in the versus series is Heroic. This guy is at 230 million, okay? So it's clear to see, you know, who the real Skyblock players are around here. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy today's episode, be sure you guys drop a like, sub if you guys are new. Obviously, come check out the server with royal.archonhq.net. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode of the Skyblock versus series.